Welcome to your second video. We are now going through our examples. So, first thing we're doing is we are looking at what our base is, okay? So, from our triangle here, we're basically having to look at our perpendicular length, and we also have our base. So, our base, again, is our side length at the bottom. So, this one here will actually be my base in this particular case. And this one would be my height. Okay, next one. Now I'm looking at finding my height. So I'll use a different color for this. So I have two numbers, and again, the height is the perpendicular distance from the base to that opposite vertex. So the opposite vertex is here. Okay, so from the base to my opposite vertex, I have this length. So this length here. So this length here, which is what we have here, which is 5 meters. So again, you're looking for that kind of T. You're looking for that T. So for this one, as I said, we now have our height, which is 5 meters, because it is this distance in our triangle. And again, it's to that opposite vertex, that opposite point. Next one we are now finding our area based on some information that we are given. So my area for my triangle, here is my formula. I've got area equals half times base times height, and I have to substitute in those values. So again, keep in mind what you have. So I have my base, and I also have my height value. And I notice already that my units are going to be, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a note, my units are going to be millimeters squared, because again, I am using my height. So I'm just going to quickly fix that. Didn't happen. Okay, so we write out our formula. We substitute our known values. So we put in our 4 for our base and our 3 for our height. And then we end up with our answer of 6 millimeters squared. And again, it has to be squared because we have area, which means we're multiplying the two sides together. Okay, last one for your examples. Again, we are finding our area. So our area, we did it before in blue. So remember, your area is what is inside your shape. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to have a look at this diagram, and I am going to identify which one is my base and which one's my height. So I have my base here, and at that T shape, I have my height. So let's color code those just so we don't get a bit off track. So I have my base and I have my height. The next thing I'm going to do after I've identified those two sides is, again, I'm going to write in my formula. And because I've already got those sides, I can now substitute them in. So my base was 80 and my height was 50. And I can then put my answer in meters squared. And that is it for your examples. Moving on to the worked ones.